Hey, what is up? Welcome to Ego. In the last episode, we took the industry skill, made a couple of steel gear wheels, all the modern upgrades too, and we made the froth flotation cell and a jaw crusher. I placed the cell on camera. What I did off camera was adding the water input, so it's ready to use right now. And what I also did off camera was putting down the jaw crusher. I've used it once so far to crush gold ore, and now we want to make gold bars, or for now gold concentrate out of the gold ore. And what else I did between the episodes was mostly mining iron ore, mining stone, looking for a bit more gold ore, but I didn't find that much. So let us go ahead and make some gold concentrate for now. Actually, I'm thinking about not making gold concentrate until I actually need more gold bars, because we have 1 hour or only 40 minutes to go until we get composites, and with composites we can go ahead and make up to modern upgrades 4, so we will get more efficiency out of the flotation cell. So I want to hold that off until we actually have it, so we get more gold concentrate and more gold bars out of the ore that we have down there. I already queued, you see it up here, modern upgrade 3, 20 of them. I don't know whether I will actually make all 20 of them, but we have queued them. And the same modern upgrade 4, 20 of them. So just to have a look. For the upgrade 3, we will need steel plates, which we can already make. We will need rivets, we have those. We have modern upgrades 2, we have basic upgrades, and we will need the composite lumber. So this is what I can make in 40 minutes, and then we can get cracking at the modern upgrade 3. And we will use the first one to make more efficient steel plates, more efficient rivets is in the blast furnace, so these are already the most efficient, but more efficient composite lumber. For the modern upgrade 4, we will need basic circuits, plastics, epoxy, and the upgrade 3. So we can make all these already. We have a few of them. And so as soon as I have composite, I will take the first upgrades and upgrade them to level 4. The electronics ones, then I can upgrade to the specialized ones. Same for the oil drilling. And the industry, I will skill soon-ish to level 7. So in between episodes, I got to level 6. And yeah, we basically have to wait for the next 40 minutes. But there are a few things I want to do right away. One thing is to make the composites. We will have to make a advanced carpentry table. That one needs 5 steel saw blades. Steel plates, I already brought the lumber over. So let me queue this one quickly. And I also already have the saw blades made. So let me just bring these over and stuff them in here. So in 2.5 minutes we will have the advanced carpentry table. And the advanced carpentry table will need a room tier 4. So I will have to take some of the concrete and maybe a bit of the steel, corrugated steel, and build a room out of it, because I don't want to do this over here. Let me see. Corrugated steel, there it is. You go in there. Let's just move it over like this. And let us see what we can make out of this. Maybe I have to do a bit more concrete. How about this? We have 38 rebar, 20 crafts. No, this is exactly right for 40 crafts. And I will only need 38 sand. That should be no big deal, because we're making this sand right now. So I probably only have to shift it up, right? Yeah, this is much more than 38. So 1, 2, oh, there's only 5 each. So let us wait a bit. And when these are done, we can shift up more sand. Just make like this. Great. Let's take these and get over, and I want to more or less attach an additional building somewhere to the woodworking building. Let me see where I can do this. Probably back here, because I don't think I will need this one ever again. We have made all the windmills and all the basic upgrades that we want to make. So I guess it's relatively safe to pick this one up. And if not, we can put it in here or something like that. So get this one, put it in here. And get this empty cart or wheelbarrow. And let's get this stuff in here. So I'm thinking about making this similar to the surrounding building, more like an airy look. So put down some foundations, but then mostly use like pillars and much open space to actually make this. Well, here is the cart. Do you want to open this up here? I guess. So I will be back in a couple minutes when I have built this room. And see you then. Okay. We have ourselves a bit of a jail cell over here. But I guess that's okay. Let me pick up the masonry table, not the masonry table, the advanced carpentry table, which is over here, and bring it over. I guess the shipwright basic upgrade goes in here as well. And you now can go over here like so. How about that? Now, storages we have to configure. And this one goes first. You can take from there, basically take from all the other ones. If you make something for the carpentry chest, that one comes first. But these are only to take from. I guess we don't need this one, but still. It's okay. So, let us have a look. We will need 30 more minutes for the skill to pop, and then we can make composite lumber. All kinds of composite lumber. So these go, this generic one, which needs any wood, and then there are specific one where the any wood is replaced with the specific logs. So for every specific log that we can have, we can make composite lumber. I guess for starters, I will go and make whatever is there. Some oak, maybe some redwood. And I realized that I probably should go ahead and get some more wood because it will run out relatively quickly. Let's see. Oh, look at that. We have tons of oak left, so we can use that first. But until we have the skill, let me do a few things. We got all these hewn logs over here, which should not go to waste. Instead, we will use those to make charcoal. I've been using a lot of the wood that we had to make hewn logs to make charcoal out of them. I guess for now we are actually fine. There's a lot of charcoal in here. So let's go ahead and queue some charcoal steel. We have enough iron bars still up in the stockpiles, so why not go for 80 charcoal steel. We don't have the iron concentrate, but we will be able to make that in a minute. Before I forget again, I will have to add a module to the advanced carpentry table. Take this one. Well, you can take the gears as well because we don't need them anymore. And put it in here. I have to remember to replace them, but that's okay. Better use a level 2 module than no module at all, right? Okay, the one other thing I wanted to make is the over here, or rather this one, the sensor-based belt sorter, which is used to make concentrate dry iron. And I will not wait for the next upgrades for this one item. Instead, I will just make it because, well, yeah, it's 4 basic circuits that we will be using. We might be able to cut it down to 3 and something. But we will need all the steel. So let me craft this one now. So what do you need? Gold flakes. You need gold wiring, and you need servos. And I think down here we are still crafting. Yes, we are crafting fiberglass. And we should put it in there since we can't store it in the electronics chest. Good. Alright, the belt sorter is 10 seconds left to go. Let's see, over here we had a craft where we need 1 silica. The thing is that now by crushing ores we no longer get silica, but we have enough granite and sandstone to crush that. And I will crush pure stone and this one because well, we don't get any benefits in terms of how much we use depending on the machine for these, and it also takes the same amount of time. So let's get cracking. So these are 55 and 459, so you can do 29 more sand concentrate. Alright, how are you doing? Storage. Take this belt sorter. And let's install it down there. How big is this thing? It's 3 wide, I guess. We can put it over here. That's great. I don't want to use that one, but I want to use that one instead. And I need yet another module. Though I will probably wait for that one to have a tier 4 module as well. So let's just get prepared and turn these off. Take out the modules so we can convert them. Do you have a module? No. Alright, I guess until the star pops, I will go ahead and get another stockpile full of ore out of the basement over there. Or just gather the modules, take yours. Take this one. How much do these need? We need steel plates, steel rivets, and basic circuits, plastics, epoxy. So let's take 10 basic circuits, 20 plastics, 20 epoxy for starters. Inventory is too heavy. Okay. Let's get the truck. So I will not bring out the hour. I will instead prepare making of the modules. Let's just take stacks full. We will need them eventually. So we have the circuits, we have epoxy, we have plastic. A little more plastic. And then we will need the steel plates and the rivets. Rivet, steel plate, and turn off all the machines. We should now have, how many? 14 modules in here. Let's see, these are 10, 13, so there's one missing because we had made 17. Or are we still making the 17th? No, we had made 17. 2 are in the oil refineries. 1 is in the carpentry table. So there's 1 missing. You have an advanced one? Yeah. You don't have a module. You don't have one, you don't have one. So it appears I lost a module. Well, it will turn up eventually, I guess. Few minutes to go. Let us have a look. To make composite lumber, we need epoxy and plastics, so I can get that over. And we can start making boards, because we won't make the boards in here. We still have to make the boards over here. Not boards, boards. Let's go for... This is softwood. This is hardwood. Let's go for the hardwood tag. No taking from here. I want to use the redwood logs for actual redwood composite, because it looks nice, I think. Right, hardwood. Let's make... how many boards do we need per composite? Right now we need 3/4 of a wood and 3 boards for 1 lumber. And we need 8 lumber each. So 8 times 20, 160 times 3/4. Let's do half, I guess. So 80 lumber times 3, 240 boards. 80 crafts. Okay. Those are running. And we should get this done soon. Let's get 1 stack each of epoxy and plastics over. There is a start. Epoxy, plastic. What's your chests? Carpentry chest is first. Sounds good. I guess I can put these nails into the lumber chest. And all this stuff goes into the carpentry chest. And then you can please make oak lumber. Composite oak lumber. What did I say? 160, right? Or $84. Yes, and I will now go ahead and say composites, learn the skill, and then we can get started. There's not much to the skill, it's just the boards, lumber boards, basically, doors and chairs, and then the usual table and benches, and that's it. I think, yes, we can make all of these in all kinds of colors, so to get a bit of variety. That's running. We will take 20 minutes, so 5 minutes for, no, 2 minutes for 8 boards, right? Yes. I guess I will go ahead and actually, when the first 8 boards are made, I will replace this module over here. And yeah, I will go back piece by piece. You know the drill already. Replace the modules, make more modules. skill up the composites, and I will see you when I have replaced all, or at least most of the modules. See you later. Alright, welcome back. We have a couple of modern upgrades made. So the industry upgrades are in the 3 industry tables. We have 2 upgrades in the electronics assemblies, one for the actual electronic one and one for the fiberglass assembly. I stored the 3rd electronics assembly back in a chest. We have 2 upgrades downstairs in the mining tables, and I realized that I had to take these fields out of the general big property because they were basically destroying my outside room, because the stockpile down there is in the open, and therefore with the mining tables we had basically industry tables in the outside room, and I did not get any points for it anymore. It does not really matter, but nevertheless I wanted to have the outside room still valid, and I can't edit the deed right now because I don't have additional papers in there, but I guess I'll just leave it as it is right now. Okay, what's next? So the next thing is to get more gold again, and I don't want to mine the gold by hand. So what I want to do is make a skid steer first, and that one will need a couple of things that I don't have yet. So we need an advanced combustion engine, which is made over here as well. And that needs all kinds of servos, radiators, advanced circuits, valves. And the skid steer also needs nylon fabric. And for the nylon fabric, we will need to make advanced tables for tailoring. So let's go for those first. So nylon fabric is made at the automatic loom, and it needs nylon thread, and that one's made at the spin melter. So we need to make a spin melter and the automatic loom. Spin melter is made at the electric machinist table, and the automatic loom also. So let's go over here. Spin melter is an industry recipe. We right now have a mechanics module in here. So what I will do is for now take this one out, turn this off, and exchange the model over here. All the industry things in here are one-off things. So the thing that is made most often is gold wiring and the servers, and everything else is like one-time things like the spin melter, electric lathe, and for those I don't want to make an extra module to put in here. So if I need one, I will borrow the one from the neighboring table, and that's fine. So let's make one spin melter and one automatic loom. When these 2 are done, I'll set them up. And I'm thinking about getting yet an extra chest because all the epoxy and plastics that I don't have here right now, but also the nylon will fill up these chests relatively quickly. So I want to do them to put them in a separate chest. This one has its upgrade, so you will need your upgrade, right? Yes. So let me get or make another chest. and put that down for the oil products. We don't have any more chests, so we have to make some. Let's go for 5 for now. That means we will need 50 wood. Not into glassworking, not into masonry. I guess into the cart. And 10 more. And I already saw it's 10 were taken, so this one's working right now. Okay, the first table is close to done. The second table will take 2 minutes more. And the first chest is also almost done. And then we'll need to get more plastics to get these running. Actually, the fiberglass project still has plastics. I think I put it up in the stockpile because the chest was full. Are you done? You should be. Here we go. So I guess I'll put those 2 tables over here. So I will need yet another chest. Or a room for yet another chest. I could squeeze it in here, right? So this one goes in here. That goes in there. Here's the plastic. And we have the nylon and rubber. You also see we have already 4 solar generators and storage here. So as soon as those 2 tables are set up, I will install those generators so we have actually clean energy. The spin motor goes over here. And you take from... where is it? My products. I'm not sure whether I actually want to have yet another chest for the nylon and stuff like that. But I guess I should. So let's see. Here's the automatic loom. And this one is a bit of a big one. I guess I should put that one downstairs then. I mean, it fits, right? But it's a bit of a cramped situation over here. I could also move the spin motor over there. And move the loom to be... pick it up. And put it down this way. That's a bit better, I guess. Except... I want to turn the other way. Alright. So you have your input-output. You have your inputs and outputs. I use this one for now. No, not everything. Just the oil products. But I guess I will get another chest for these things and put it over here. You, however, should also take from oil products. Same for you. And definitely for the one downstairs. No, actually, no. You will need oil products, yes? Okay. All right. Let's queue a few threads in the spin motor. On the other hand, how many do we need? We will need the module first, right? This one is made at the advanced tailoring table, so we will need to make the table as well. No big deal. Queue this. Finish it. And let's bring over the other chest. Balance tailoring. And reconfigure these. You don't have access, right? Great. How big is this table? 2 by 4 by 2. It's a large one. Okay. Then we will have to rearrange these in this manner. This one goes first. And you only take from here. Let's get 2 modern upgrades to convert them to tailoring upgrades. And I will definitely want to make more. So let's see. You are working on the upgrade 3, you are working on the upgrade 4. We'll need 3 more modern upgrades. Three of these. Rivets and steel bars. And 3 of these. And 3 more culinary upgrades, papers. And that will need paper. And that will need fiber. And all the stuffs. But for now, I will take these 2 and then finish those upgrades off camera. This table is made. Let's see where it fits. Doesn't fit very well. So this is a large one. Let's see. It would fit over here into this row. But where do we put all these then? I don't like this. So let us take out the walls downstairs, because we don't need them anymore. And then we'll have some space for, I guess, the spin melter, which is the smallest one. Maybe the loom. You don't fit over here, but you will if I turn this one around, right? Oh, it's blocked by the steel up here. That's an easy fix. There you go. And then we will put the loom. Where is it? Still upstairs, right? Yes. Loom goes over there. And then we'll have the lathe to put on this wall, maybe. I have to rearrange the storage again, but that's quickly done. You take from here. And you can't reach the tailoring thing. Put you over there. Put you over there. You still have access? You do. Yes. How about this? That way we hopefully can put the last chest, last table over there. The lathe. How about now? Advanced tailoring. Output, input, nice. So we will need nylon, fabric, at least 60, I think. Because we will need 20 for the truck, 20 for the skid steer, 20 for the excavator. So those will be 30 crafts as soon as we have the module. And that is relatively simple. So We will need this table only to make basically the upgrades. And I guess I take it out again after. Because it's just too large. I don't know whether I will make the chair and the couch because I don't need the bonus anymore because I have all the skills I need. There's one more skill that I don't have taken yet, which is the cutting edge cooking, which only has these 2 recipes and that's it. Advanced masonry I've not taken either, but well, 8 hours for a bonus skill that I won't use that much, at least not to shoot down the meteor. Alright, as soon as this is done, I will make the next one. I will make the nylon thread that's needed to make the fabric, and let's go for... Take this module out, put this one in again. I have one left because downstairs I took up the table. Let's go for the skid steer. And combustion engines. We need 2 of those. I don't think I will need a generator, so 2 of these. And the skid steer. And then I'll see you when I have made all these ingredients and finished these 2. Let's see. We need radiators. Radiators are made in the stamping press down there. How many do we need? 2 for you. 2 for you. Excavator needs 2. And the truck needs 2. Needs 1. So 9 in total. 9 of these. And the rest is relatively simple. I'll make these piece by piece. I'll guess I'll have to gather some gold manually without the skid steer because I will have to make some more circuits. But I will take that offline and I'll see you again when the skid steer is done. A few of the items needed for the excavator and the skid steer, also for the skid steer, we will need rubber wheels and steel axles, and these 2 are made in the lathe. So I made one of those. Where are you? Over here you are. And I'll place it down here. If I can find a room. How big are you? Can't be that big, can't you? Can you? Move you outside, maybe? Like this. Ouch. Okay, this one is big. Let's see whether we can actually fit it upstairs somewhere. Maybe over here if you move some of the tables around a bit. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 places, and this thing is how big? 7 by 2 times by 3. Maybe? Wrong exit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is no good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could put it over there if you move one of those downstairs. 1, 2, 3, 4 wide. These are 4. So maybe if I move you over there, that looks good. Then I can take you and move you right over here. And this one is 3 by 2. It gets small, but yeah, let's move this one over there for now. Move the lathe upstairs, and then we can put the spin motor downstairs as well. And we have to move it again. Because logic. Okay, turn this one around a bit. Well, then I put you over here, and then I turn you around again. Put you over there. How about that? And now you can go down here. That's all right. You have still your tailoring table. You have still the tailoring table. That's great. Speaking of the tailoring table, I made 2 new items in this table. One of which is the beer pack, which increases the carry weight by 15 kilograms, while the big one that I have increases by 10. So let's swap these two. And this one can get wasted. And then there's a carbon helm lamp. And I can exchange this one and put this one away as well. Because now we even see outside that this helmet does have way more power. And that's great for underground work. So we put down the lathe. So let's take your module, put it up there. So these 2 tables down there can share one module. And you get your own. Here we go. And now we need steel axles, 2 and 4 rubber wheels. If I make 40 of these, that's a bit much. 20 maybe. How many do we need? We need 2 for the excavator, 2 for the skid steer, and 2 for the truck. I don't want to build a barge, I don't want to build a generator, so it's 6 axles. That's it. And your storage is this table, this as input, the steel as input, and we don't have access to the other. Oh, this is electronics stockpile. It's not even the Not even the chest. Well, that's a bummer, but I will put it into the steel one. Because this one has access to the steel stuff, so that's fine. About wheels, we need 4 here, 4 for the excavator. And 6 for the truck, so those are 14 in total. Actually, let's make 18. I might just want to do another skid steer, maybe, at some point. And it's just a bit of rubber and steel, so that's okay. Storage, well, let's put the rubber into the electronics. Where is it? Over here? Up to in this stockpile. You go there, you go there. And then we'll need a bit of sulfur, right? 18. One, 2, 3, and 3. That's that. While I was here, the blacksmith, you can put all your gold over here. And that should do the trick. In 9 seconds, we have our skid steer. What we don't have, however, is the fuel to run it. That's done quickly. Where are you? Industry chest, electronics chests. Now we are talking. While we are at it, why not just craft the truck as well? And then the excavator. The truck will need one of these engines. Where are they? You go in there, and we need a few more plates. How about 40? And for that you will need this module. Great, now just shift a bit of steel over, and that should make all of these. Let's get the skid steer, and let's go have some fun. You please make, however, how many? 100 crafts? Let's make 80 crafts for now. And you make 80 crafts. Actually, nah, you make 40, that should be enough then. While those are crafting, I will go back and get the truck, because that one is done in a second also. Alright, here we are with our new skid steer and our new truck, and both have fuel now. So the truck is nothing unexpected, except it is a bit faster than the steam truck, and when it is full it won't have room in this tunnel because it gets 4 tiles high, as far as I remember. So what we want to do right now is take the skid steer and get the tunnel higher. It's not that easy to maneuver as the truck and the tractor, but other than the tractor, we can get really high with it and grab all the stuff. Well, except for the tree that is above here, so let's get that done. I'll clean that up later. And just like that, we get all the stuff. And now the inventory is full, but this is much faster than hacking by hand, because we can now take all the stuff with a skid steer. And actually don't want to dig in here horizontally, but instead I want to build ramps. And I want to start right here, I guess. But I will take that off camera, because somewhere down here, let's see the markers, like right down here, 15 meters below or 40 meters below, there's a larger cavern of gold. So if I run down here, where are we? Dang it, stuck. And down into this one, and there's a bit of copper ore, and there's gold ore, and there's gold ore. Around the corner is gold ore, and it goes relatively deep, so I only scratched the surface so far, but I guess we can easily get 2 or 3 stockpiles of gold ore out of there. At least I hope. But for that, I will want to drive the skid steer down there. And not have to hack at the ore with my pickaxe. So I will prepare this ramp down here, but I will take that offline. Park you in the tunnel. So I get my truck. And probably at some point I will take the steam truck and park it in some position. Because, well, it has given me good service, but I don't need it anymore. Alright. See you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and bye-bye.